Hey, what's up, wrestling fans? Welcome back to us Lensline. We've got an action-packed update for you today on some of the wildest stories and rumors in wrestling. So buckle up and let's dive into everything you need to know right now. From John Cena potentially breaking records, Rhea Ripley's injury impacting crown jewel plans, WWE's rumored SmackDown surprise, and even a troubling story about a fan being scammed by an Alexa Bliss imposter. And, of course, much more. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell for your daily dose of wrestling, and follow us on Facebook for even more exclusive content. Also, check out our newest videos on WrestleMania XL. Alright, enough talk, let's jump right in. Our first story today is a big one. There's buzz that WWE is eyeing a huge WrestleMania moment for John Cena that could bring him back into the title picture in an unprecedented way. Now, the Wrestling Observer newsletter recently reported that there are whispers within WWE about Cena possibly going for the WWE World Championship one last time, which would break Ric Flair's long-standing record of 16 title reigns. Can you imagine? Cena's return alone has fans buzzing, but with a possible historic title win? That would be a WrestleMania moment for the ages. And WWE knows how to make these moments happen, especially with 2025 likely to be Cena's last in-ring year. So keep an eye out for more on this. Cena fans, this one could be huge. Next up, let's talk about The Rock. Rumors have been swirling about a possible WrestleMania appearance, but it seems like the situation is still pretty unclear. According to sources close to WWE, while The Rock could make the call to be involved, he hasn't fully committed to this year's WrestleMania just yet. There are mixed signals, with one insider even hinting that The Rock could still be debating if he's ready for the physical demands of a WrestleMania main event. It's no secret that if he does join, he'd probably face a big name, potentially Roman Reigns, in what would surely be an epic clash. So it looks like, for now, all we can do is wait and see if the Brahma Bull makes his return to the grandest stage of them all. Now, fans tuning into tonight's SmackDown might just be in for a surprise. WWE had to tape the episode early this week because the superstars are headed to Saudi Arabia for Crown Jewel. Reports suggest there were some segments recorded that didn't air in front of the live audience, leaving the door open for some unexpected twists. It's a clever move by WWE, giving fans extra motivation to tune in, even if some details have leaked. Could this mean something big for Crown Jewel? We'll find out soon enough. Moving on to Solo Sikoa. If you've noticed that he's been a little absent from the ring, there's a reason. Solo hasn't been involved in much physical action lately due to a recent injury. He's been held out of certain matches, and it seems WWE is being careful, using him sparingly until he's fully healed. For now, he's set to appear at Crown Jewel with Roman Reigns and the Usos, but the rumor mill suggests that WWE is actually saving Solo for an even bigger showdown down the line. Could we be looking at a Solo showdown between Sikoa and Reigns? Next up is a rising star that WWE has been heavily investing in, Damian Priest. With a spectacular year behind him, sources say WWE is looking to push Priest's popularity even further, with potential new merchandise and a stronger connection to his Puerto Rican heritage. Part of this involves his use of the Vejigante mask, a traditional Puerto Rican symbol that he's worn before. WWE is apparently considering making it part of his permanent look to build his identity as a fan favorite. What do you guys think? Does a fresh look for Damian Priest sound like a winning idea? Switching gears over to AEW, it seems fans won't be seeing the Young Bucks on TV for a bit. The team recently dropped the AEW Tag Team Championship, and as it turns out, Nick Jackson is dealing with a shoulder injury. The Bucks have stated they'll continue working with AEW as authority figures from home, but they're taking a step back from in-ring action. They're scheduled to return around January for the AEW/New Japan Pro Wrestling show at the Tokyo Dome, so it sounds like a well-deserved break for these two. And here's an interesting one. Could we be seeing a surprise appearance from Travis Scott on WWE Raw's debut episode on Netflix? WWE is in talks to bring big names like John Cena and The Rock for the show's premiere in 2025, but sources say there's also been some serious discussion around getting Travis Scott involved. The rapper made an appearance at a WWE event earlier this year, so it wouldn't be the first time. WWE seems to be pulling out all the stops for this new era on Netflix. Now, here's a story that's a little disturbing. An elderly man was reportedly scammed out of $1 million by an imposter claiming to be Alexa Bliss. The New York Times covered this sad case of a fan who believed he was in a relationship with Bliss, only to end up losing his savings and even his family's college funds. It's a cautionary tale for all fans to be careful online. Unfortunately, these scammers are always finding new ways to deceive people. For those of you wondering why Rhea Ripley isn't on the crown jewel card, it's been reported that she's dealing with an injury that's led to some changes. Ripley was originally supposed to face Raquel Rodriguez in a singles match, but now WWE has adjusted plans to a fatal four-way tag match instead. It's a tough break for Ripley, but the silver lining is that WWE is making sure fans still get an exciting matchup. Finally, let's wrap things up with some backstage news about Samantha Irvin. Although she left WWE on good terms, her recent social media comments about her time in WWE and her boyfriend Ricochet's career have reportedly ruffled some feathers. WWE has a strict policy about responding to fans online, and Irvin didn't hold back, which apparently didn't sit well with certain people in the company. It's always interesting to see how social media can stir things up, even when someone has left the company. And that's it for today's roundup of all the wrestling news and rumors you need to know. From Cena's potential record-breaking moment to surprises on SmackDown and everything in between, it's clear there's a lot of excitement going on in the wrestling world. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more daily wrestling content, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss a single update. As always, we'd love to hear your thoughts on these stories, so let us know in the comments below.